in distant places like Cambodia,
Is she just 12?
Yes.
hundreds of children are on open sale.
Boom Boom is okay?
Living in brothels, bought and sold as sex slaves.
Yeah.
30's okay?
Yeah.
One girl?
It's a tiny slice of a worldwide shadow industry called human trafficking.
It is a modern-day form of slavery. You're holding people against their will to do terrible things that they wouldn't do on their own.
And it's happening here. Every year, tens of thousands are trafficked into the U.S. and forced into prostitution or forced labor, their lives threatened. This little boy, rescued in Florida, was branded by a trafficker in front of his mother. But now, trafficking cases involve American kids, lured in, held by force, and sold for sex.
United States citizens who are born and raised here can be sold.
Trafficking cases are being investigated in almost every state. Victims identified in Las Vegas in the last year alone came from 28 different home states. Shauna Newell makes friends easily. So when the new girl at high school invited her to a sleepover, she said sure.
And we just hung out like normal friends would, and then the last day that I hung out with her, it's like the whole world flipped upside down.
When Shauna got to the house in Pensacola, Florida, she asked for a glass of water.
I drank the water and blacked out.
What was in the water?
Date rape drug.
By Shauna's account, the new friend was actually a recruiter. The girl's so-called father was a sex trafficker.
My legs were being held, and my hands were tied like this above my head. And I remember saying, no, please don't do this.
Shauna was drugged, beaten, and raped repeatedly. In the parlance of human trafficking, she was being softened for trade.
I fought him off for a little while, and then when I figured out I couldn't get him off, I just kind of laid there and just prayed the whole time.
Saying what?
Please let me live.
Shauna's story is not unique. 200,000 teens a year are said to be at risk of being lured into forced prostitution. Shauna remembers dollar figures discussed.
I was really mad because $300,000, I'm worth a lot more than $300,000.